Makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. We'll get a second shot at it now. Remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. Bailey pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Long throw to third. And he is in there. So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone. And digging in for first baseman Ryan Howard. Second, that makes it a 4-0 ball game. The tag, and he is out at third. And Isaac Woodruff strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk. So now they'll have a force at any base with 2 guys. Devin Mesoraco will stride in as he'll lead things off here in the Cincinnati 6th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started. This thing.
And taken in out there for the first out. So 1 away now for Brandon Phillips. Hit to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Leading off the inning, Brandon Phillips, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. Isaac Woodruff will stand in again as they're back at the top of the order, and will go back here as well. This is when he led off the ball game, as he really gets him off to a fast start with a solo home run. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard. Top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice. Sun starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Time for a game. Brandon
under 4. Very solid, very dependable. First pitch, 7-11.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-2 delivery. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Shebler arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hot shot toward third, but a quick glove at third, and there are two gone.
Batting third,
Isaac Woodruff gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Solo shot to right center. And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead. Skied into straightaway right. Duvall moves over. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Phillies strike first on this. Vince Velasquez gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, last year he had an ERA over 4. For a starting pitcher, that's a bit high. Looking to have a better year this season.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Paredes. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Here comes the first pitch.
First baseman.
Hit high and deep to right center. Looking up is Herrera. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Batting fourth, right fielder.
A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. And with it, the Reds have tied the ball game at 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cameron Rupp makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Cameron Rupp.
This one's hit deep out to left center field. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. So as he favors that right leg, it looks like he's going to have to come out of the game. He is coming off on his own power, however, so hopefully it's only a minor injury. John Lamb will be summoned now to take over following the injury. Line drive to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Jimmy Paredes steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Batting ninth,
Vince Velasquez stands in.
Velasquez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Now batting,
Odubel Herrera gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. Ripped on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The tag for Mesoraco, and they got him at the plate. Devin Mesoraco will lead it off here for the Reds, followed by Brandon Phillips waiting his turn on deck. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, you know, as a pitcher, sometimes you can just say, hey, that one got away from me. It slipped. But I think that one would be a tough claim to make. This one definitely doesn't pass the eye test for me. I'm a little bit surprised that the home plate umpire's letting that thing go.
One there, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Zach Cozart steps in now. That's yanked into the stands, strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Here's a look over to first. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Scott Schebler set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he whiffs on it as it's by him at first. The third. And he is in there. So striding in, John Lamb, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam. Cesar Hernandez is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Schebler is there, and he'll bring this one in. Into the box now, Isaac Woodruff. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
Duvall is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
First baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Colabello. He flew out in his last at-bat. Out in front of it, strike one. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. This is line to left. Oh, and he botches it. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they will tag him out between first and second. One hit's all they get. Billy Hamilton will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away. Eugenio Suarez is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Well, a couple of good swings back-to-back, but nothing at all to show for it.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 19.
Belted high in the air out to left. Ashe looking up. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Now batting, right fielder.
A solo shot here to left. His second of the game. And the Reds have come back to tie things at 2 apiece. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cameron Rupp is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
The left fielder, number 25.
A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as the Phillies move out in front 3-2.
Now batting,
Andres Blanco stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting.
Jimmy Paredes stands in for the second time.
Paredes.
Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And, Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Now third base coach Juan Samuel's going to wave him in. The run scores from second. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores. Vince Velasquez will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 6-2. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, these guys have been very aggressive on the fastball so far, and this is another example of it right here. You know, working the count is great and all, but if the guy's going to lay a fastball in there on the first pitch, no reason not to go after it. And he jumps all over this one.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Cesar Hernandez will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the over so far.
Line hard into left. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home.
I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy.
Pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. Chris Colabello steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way. High and deep to right center field. Hamilton going back, still ranging back. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Andres Blanco digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Line towards center field. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Up next for
Jimmy Paredes will step in. He doubled home a couple his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Hard liner to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And he's safe.
Now batting.
Vince Velasquez gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third, and this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
The batter.
Odubel Herrera gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Hit well on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. Digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
That's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Isaac Woodruff is into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Hamilton ranging back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, his second of the game, as the blowout continues. Into the box now, Chris Colabello hit hard to short. And it's in time at first. And Devin Mesoraco will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or two on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
Herrera is there to make the catch, and the home half of the fourth starts with a one-pitch out. Brandon Phillips will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Hit to third. Woodruff comes up with it. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2.
Shortstop number 2,
Zach Kozar is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 4 full. Philadelphia's on top, 17. Cameron Rupp will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's Cody Ashe as he'll hit a ground ball here to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Andres Blanco steps in. He scored after reaching on a single this last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. To short, hit hard. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Jimmy Paredes digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Now third base coach Juan Samuel's going to wave him in. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and he will beat the tag from Mesoraco, safe at the plate. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Vince Velasquez steps in for a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in, Odubel Herrera. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hot shot towards the hole. In there, a base hit. And that runner no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting,
Cesar Hernandez steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. High in the air and deep to left center field. Schebler looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to left center as this lead got even wider. Drilled to the right side. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. Chris Colabello gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. Runner around second now, headed for third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. Cameron Rupp will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. The tag, and he is out at third base. Scott Schebler comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9.
Leading off for the Phillies,
Andres Blanco will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Jimmy Paredes steps in with 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. Here's the first pitch to him. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
All right, guys, you ready for this? That is now a 30 spot they've thrown up in the ballgame. I think I'm going to need a few more pages for my scorebook. I can't fit any more runs on this page.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schebler giving chase. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. And he is in there. So coming to the plate, Odubel Herrera. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they just continue to pour it on here. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
next for Philadelphia,
Isaac Woodruff will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Chris Colabello will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Jose Peraza will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And that misses inside 1-0. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Billy Hamilton stands in, was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Well, a rough day so far. He's already got a hat trick, so I think it would be nice just to see him put some wood on it.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Genmar Gomez will come on here. Not a save situation, but he'll try to close it out nonetheless. Into the seats, 0-1.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to third. On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here.
Third baseman, number 7.
Striding into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Lays off 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And there's a swing and a miss, so the Reds are down to their final strike. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, seemed like everything he touched turned to gold. He winds up